You're watching Duct Tape and Popsicle Sticks with Mike and Maria Keiser. Because sometimes you feel like your business is being held together by duct tape and popsicle sticks. On this show, you're not going to hear the latest business fad. You're going to get useful information that you can apply to your own business right now.
Hello and thanks for watching another gripping episode of Duct Tape and Popsicle Sticks. I'm Mike Keiser, along with a woman who used to think that Tupac Shakur was the name of a Jewish holiday, Maria Keiser. How are you today? Wow. I get a wow. That was very well thought out, I thought.
I mean, last week with the voicemail, you know.
Somebody will find that amusing, I think. As usual, everything you need to know is in the show notes below. How to get a hold of us, how to get to our videos, our podcasts, but mostly we just appreciate having you along. We love when you participate with us. So, we get asked a lot, straight up, how much does it cost to hire a marketing agency? Because people are afraid it can be very expensive. Right. And truthfully, it can. I mean, you could spend $500 to $10,000 a month on a retainer with an agency. Right. And there are certainly a ton of variables. And there's retainer versus project work. We happen to do both. Some of the variables being, do you need a website? Do you need social? Do you need an email campaign? Right. Do you need copy written? Do you need advertising? So there's a bunch of things. Right. So if you would, just based on some of the typical small business clients that we work with, and what are the things that people need and want the majority of the time, and what should a small business owner plan on spending, ballpark?
Typically, when we're talking to a small business owner, they're understanding that they're not Amazon or Coca-Cola, so they're not going to have this grand, budget with TV and print and all this other stuff. Right. So, a comprehensive marketing plan for a small business owner typically will include social media marketing and email marketing. You get the biggest bang for your buck, and based on where your clients are and how they absorb information, that's a lot of times the best approach for a small business owner. So what would social media end up costing you? It could cost you anywhere from $200 a month all the way up to $1,000 or $1,500 a month. And why that big gap? Well, it really all depends on what you're willing to provide. If you're asking the agency to write all of your copy, to write all of your articles, to write all of your content, and we strongly recommend that you put in unique content that's yours, not content you got somewhere else. So if you want your agency to do all of that, it's gonna be more expensive because there'll be a lot of writing. Copywriting can add up. But if you're saying, I will provide you the content, we'll brainstorm ideas, and I just want you to manage the posts that go out, that can be as little as a couple $100 to $400 a month. Email marketing, once again, how far into it do you want your agency to go? We recommend you send out a weekly email. So something like that with us would range anywhere between $300 to $400 a month. There are some places that are cheaper than that. And so, just to give you a ballpark. Another thing that a lot of business owners call about is websites. I need a new website. It's been sitting stale for forever. It is one of those things that it's good enough. I can't bother, but ultimately it is something that hurts you if you're not keeping it up. So what does a new website cost? Well, we just talked to a customer that got quoted from a company $7,000 to do a website. And so it can cost that much depending upon what you want. But what I have been seeing out there is they range anywhere from $500 to $2,000 to get a brand new website.
Depending on the functionality, depending on any applications that are involved, any of that sort of stuff. Right.
The days of that custom website where they had to create everything from scratch are gone now. I mean, WordPress templates and other templates that are available, they're gorgeous, functional, and they can be customized within that, so everybody's website looks different. Right. So that's a ballpark in what people typically are asking for. That's the magic 3. The other thing is SEO, search engine optimization. How do I get found higher? Now, there's a couple ways. You get SEO, and that will run you anywhere from $300 a month to $800 a month. Once again, depends on how many locations you want to be found in. It depends on keywords and different things like that. Average price I've seen is between $300 and $500 a month. That seems to be the norm. What would it cost for a new video? And you know, video creation is not as expensive as you think. You know, and we've seen that anywhere from $500 a video to maybe $2,000 a video, $2,500 a video, depending upon, once again, what you're looking for the videographer to do. Do you want them to go to multiple locations? Do you want them to you know, was there a lot of production involved? Well, then you're going to look to more the higher side of things. But if it's just a straightforward,
like
you talking
video
like
or something,
what we're doing right now, that would probably cost you about $500 to produce that. Press releases. Sometimes we're asked to produce press releases. Those can cost anywhere from $75 to $200 a piece. Once again, depending upon the expertise level, depending upon what you want, their connections, all that other stuff. So, I mean, that's just a roundabout view of what things would cost. What would your monthly budget be once you had your website? If you wanted SEO, email marketing, and social media marketing, I would say plan on about $1,000 a month.
Yeah, I was going to say $1,000 to $1,300 a month to have a pretty good, functional, comprehensive, tactical marketing plan in place.
Right.
Well, there you go. Do you got anything else to add?
No.
You know, real straightforward stuff today, but it's a question that's asked all the time. So we thought maybe you would like to know the answer as well. But as usual, thanks a million for hanging out with us. Please continue to reach out, ask us questions, comment on the videos, good, bad, or indifferent. We don't care. We just love having you along. In the meantime, you have been watching Duct Tape and Popsicle Sticks, where we make your business better 3 minutes at a time.
Ciao for now.
You're watching Duct Tape and Popsicle Sticks with Mike and Maria Keiser.